Hey, I'm Jason Chapman, and I run a music store with my brothers, John and Jeremy.
People are always asking, what is it like to be in a family business? Well, I've been in a band with my family for the last 28 years.
And if that wasn't enough, we recently opened a music shop. Since opening the shop, we found that the people that come through the door are just about as unique as the instruments they carry.
And now, since they gave us a TV show,
we leave the cameras running, and there's always something going on at the shop.
welcome back. It is Ozark Music Shop time, and we are here with you. That
coincidental that every time the show's getting ready to start, we just happen to be here at the shop.
It's amazing.
I was almost late. I ran in here. They were counting down the commercial break, and then it's like 3, 2, 1. I jumped in my seat, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen, back at the Ozark Music Shop, and we've got a great. I didn't get a chance to have the pre-meeting. Who's on the show today?
This is not filmed live, Jeremy.
Jason,
This is 4 seasons, and you still don't get the format?
why are we
honestly.
counting down?
that is a good question.
Nobody
Why did
counted
you count
down. What is wrong with you?
I did. It made me feel like I was on TV.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this particular episode. It actually is going to be one of my favorites.
The Gibson Brothers.
That is
You're
right.
kidding me.
Lee and that other guy.
Lee and that other guy. And the other one. Anyway, I love these guys. They're hilarious. Great friends, great singers, great songwriters, really, and great musicians.
I hope you guys enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen,
The Gibson Brothers.
Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I'm from down around Nashville, ramble all around. I go to where the cash will, I gamble in your town. I've been down and out and up and about, I've been where the luck's been found. But my truck broke down, I ran her into the ground, and I'm still Memphis bound. I'm a walking west of Memphis. I move along easily. success and fame. The last stretch runs mighty wide, and the wind picks up behind me, and the miles go flying by. I kept that good gal waiting, but now I see that old city limit sign, and I'm walking west to Memphis. I move along easily, I kick one foot in front of the other. I got my baby waiting there for me. I'm a walking west to Memphis, Memphis, Tennessee.
Welcome back to another episode of the Ozark Music Shop. We are here at the Silver Dollar City Mobile Set, guys. That's where we're at. We're going to affectionately call this the Mobile Set.
We come to you. That's our logo.
Thank you for doing that. Thank you for making it easy for us.
Anyway, we're here with the Gibson Brothers.
How did you guys come up with their names? Is it about as hard as ours was?
It was really tough. Yeah, there was this instrument company that we
Got a cease and desist letter from them?
I'm surprised we haven't.
So the Gibson Brothers have been around for quite a while, have been a very strong force in the bluegrass world, and still rocking it, and have a brand new album out, right?
Yeah,
Tell
we
us
do.
a little bit about
well,
that.
we put a record out. Our most recent one is called Mockingbird, and it's a departure for us from the bluegrass world a bit. We didn't know what we wanted to do next for recording, and I said to Eric, why don't we, do you want to cut some songs that we've written over the years that don't fit the bluegrass band? Because we grew up listening to stuff with my dad. My dad was a big old country music fan, so the stuff when we were kids was like Don Williams and Emmylou Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that, and stuff we heard on the radio. And so we write some stuff like that. And he said, yeah, let's do that. Things sort of snowballed. A guy named Dan Arbach from the Black Keys got involved, and we wound up writing an entire record with him and some other guys.
Very cool.
And
All brand new songs.
write it quickly, record it, and before you can think about it. And it's a lot of fun. And
Bluegrass, when I hear a great bluegrass song on the radio, I still drive too fast. I still love it.
Yeah.
But we love a lot of different kinds of music.
yeah, we have no intention of not playing it, So,
Well, that's the point. You guys are still out, like you said, supporting this album, doing that, but you're still doing bluegrass dates as well.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And I think this year we'll probably wind up doing about 60% bluegrass dates, maybe 40% with the supporting the new record. So it's we're out there and hitting the road just like always. So
Yeah, that's what we want to do. Well, I love the new album. Like I said, I listened to it. Like you said, it's got some country feel. It's also got some of that the country rock feel to it too.
Yeah.
I was hearing some of like that Sweetheart of the Rodeo sound to me and spots.
I never thought about that, but people have said that.
Have they?
Yeah.
One of the first gigs we did was in Baltimore, and a guy came up to me and said, I hear birds are flying, Burrito Brothers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
That's cool. I like the West Coast stuff.
I was digging it. Yeah, to me, it had a lot of that feel and the Eagle stuff, and all that
Yeah.
kind of put together. And we all know your roots in the bluegrass, so there's that effect in there too. I mean, that's probably what ties it more to that. country rock
but
feel.
the thing you're talking about, whether you're talking about the Byrds or the Eagles or the Burrito Brothers, those guys all had influence out of bluegrass.
Absolutely.
Just like us,
Absolutely.
And it's when you hear those harmonies on that, what drew me to their records was the harmony, and so it all goes sort of full circle.
I agree. I think it's great. I'm glad
Thank
you guys
you.
are out doing it. I love when bands do push the envelope a little bit and do something outside their zone.
Other musicians do love that.
Yeah.
And we keep hearing that from the musicians. And some of the fans, not always.
Yeah.
And that's,
Bands can be a
that's
little
part
more
of the challenge.
opinionated. I think,
But all the musicians are, I'd like to do that too. We all want to scratch an itch.
I agree, and I think if anything, doing something else has reinvigorated my love for playing with the bluegrass band. It makes you listen a lot more closely to what you're doing rhythmically. Once you play with the drummer coming back, and I don't feel like, and this is not to say I have ever consciously mailed in a performance, but I think you fall into ruts sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
When you're doing the same thing over and over again to people who adore what you're doing. As long as they adore it, you stop growing. So I feel like this has been a really good thing for us.
Well, I think the key
creatively.
on this, like you said, creatively is art. Art is got to come from you. It's got to become, and you can't art is not just copying somebody else. Nobody wants to see you paint the same painting that's already been done. You know,
or even the same painting that you've been doing for
you know,
forever.
That's true, because you run the risk of, rather than creating new stuff, you recreate stuff. So it's
and it only makes your main foundation of music, I think, stronger too. Like in this case, the bluegrass world. I've always noticed anytime I push myself out and start learning something outside of my bubble, it only makes what I'm normally doing that much better. I get new ideas. I get to create things that fit a whole lot.
Fires up different areas of your brain, you know, and just
I'm totally into that.
I hear you.
If you're looking for an acoustic instrument, the Acoustic Shop is the place you want to go. The Acoustic Shop, we've been open about 4 years now and have been nominated Top 100 Dealer at NAMM Show for 2 years now.
At the Acoustic Shop, we mainly focus on acoustic music instruments and the accessories that go with them. Guitars, mandolins, banjos, basses, and accessories and the lessons and repairs that go along with those. It's something that we've been passionate about for the last 28 years of our lives, playing in a family band growing up. Then we opened a all-acoustic music store in Missouri to help fill the needs of people that are more focused on just that niche of the genre.
With us having all those years on the road, it's really helped us to find the right instrument for the right person. When somebody calls us or comes into the shop, we can actually talk to them and know exactly what kind of instrument would be the best fit for them. And I think that's just something that we bring that a lot of people can't.
Started out teaching lessons before we even opened the shop, so that is something that has been a passion of ours for the last 15 years.
I believe we've said this is where the pros teach, and I truly believe this is where the pros teach.
At the Acoustic Shop, this isn't just what we do, this is who we are.
So if you're wanting to learn how to play the banjo, the fiddle, the mandolin, guitar, the Acoustic Shop's the place for you.
So hard to hold it steady when your number's called. It's a lifetime full of worry that all gets washed away as the ones you love surround you on your traveling day. As good as gone, traveling day, but I'm ready to go home, traveling day. To travel, I won't be the last to go. There's a lesson in my leaving that everyone should know. Better get your house in order before your race is run. Tell your little ones you love them and show them how it's done. Traveling day, I'm
3, 2, 1.
This all started with a passion. Music has been a part of our lives for as long as I can remember.
Our goal from the start was to have an outlet where we could feel that passion in others.
At the Acoustic Shop, this is not just what we do, it's who we are.
So I was recently on Amazon kind of searching through things. Actually, my wife pointed out to me there was a documentary called Madness in the Mandolin. And then we started looking into it. It's like that caught our attention, obviously, with Madness in the Mandolin. Then looked into it, and it was talking about Gibson Brothers. And so this was actually your personal
it's
project.
My son Kelly has a wonderful doctor, Dr. Jim Hudzik, and world now we lucked into this guy, and he's just been such a help to our family. My son is, he's on the autism spectrum, and before he was just we were just kind of medicating it. But what Dr. Jim Hudzik, prescribed things like exercise and meditation and reading, and he was already playing music, but we really pushed the music after that. And Kelly did so well with it, hardly on any medicine. And then after a while of being his patient, the doctor said, "I have a filmmaking friend who's also a doctor, and would you be interested in him filming a documentary on Kelly? We think his story is powerful, and we'd like the world to see it." And the film kind of just documents what his journey has been, and it also sheds a nice light on bluegrass, and how bluegrass has been such a great community and an accepting place for him. And he's proud of it. I'm proud of him. We kind of struggled with do we do this or not, and there's about 3 months that my wife and I kind of went back and forth on it, and finally she said, "Well, let's ask him," and he said, "I want to help people, and let's do this." So we did it. So I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him for that. If it can help anybody take the stigma away, if it can help take the stigma away a little bit from mental health issues or autism, or
And kind of show the power that music does have. And I've been so impressed with some of these documentaries showing the power of music. There was the Alive Inside, which kind of shows people with dementia, when you start playing music to them, all of a sudden, like you were talking earlier about all the different parts of your brain that fire up when you listen to music. So that's why I thought that looked like a very interesting documentary. I think
it's called The Madness in the Mandolin, and you can watch it on Amazon. That's where it's available right now.
Well, guys, I totally appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with you. Like I said before, this is the coolest part about this show, is being able to see our friends and people that we've been around for a long time. Catch up, chat. We even make you have to make us or let us play music with you. So
great.
we had to talk.
never before would we have got to play with the Gibson Brothers.
They wouldn't have done it. But
Start
we
our own
forced
TV
them
show.
to.
I'm surprised it took this long for us to play something together.
We play after hours. We never played on the stage, so it's good.
That's because we know what we would have done to your show.
No.
We were aware. No, we appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming by.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, my daddy went away and to go and get his pay on the highway. But he never came back, he must have got off track on the highway. Now my mama let me go like that old so-and-so on the highway. I'm looking down below, Lord and Lord.
that was the Gibson Brothers.
It sure was.
Great episode.
We had
Like I
both
said,
of them.
Brother Harmony, did you get it? Did you like it? I did.
Get in line, brother.
Testify.
I want to go home. Anyway, so excited to have those guys. We're really thankful that Sorrow City let us actually go down there and film.
That's right.
Backstage. That was awesome. And
We
you know
are.
what? This year, they're our lead sponsor.
They are.
This year, they actually know that we're going to be there.
Yeah, last time we
Last
just
time we
showed
just
up.
set up a set and started filming, and luckily they said, "Hey, that's not cool, but
After
why
they
don't you come
kicked
back
us
next
out
year?"
like 5 times with a broom. Get out of here. Get out. They're actually going to let us hang out there this year.
Yeah.
So they are our lead sponsor. We're going to be filming more acts there this season at the Bluegrass and Barbecue.
Make sure to like us on our Facebook page and also on YouTube. Subscribe to that, because that way you can see all this stuff that we have been putting out for you for the past 4 seasons.
Yeah,
now?
you actually get previews. Like when we were down there at Sonar City, I had the little camera going while we were filming the Gibson Brothers doing a Facebook Live.
So please check us out there, YouTube and Facebook. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. And then wait for us, because by golly,
We'll
we're
be
going to be
back.
back next week.
Next
We
week,
will.
wherever you're watching us, exactly next week from right now at this spot, at this time, that's when you'll see us again.
Counting the minutes. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys. Closed captioning and other considerations provided by